Dzień dobry. Welcome to an absolutely beautiful day here in Poland. Welcome to Warsaw. So I'm getting out in the city a little bit more. I've been here a little while, settled in a little bit. The news from back home in Ukraine is still pretty troubling. But you gotta live, right? You gotta live. You can't just curl up in a bed and be completely depressed all day about what's happening in Ukraine. So I'm here in Poland. I'm walking the streets. Gonna check out Warsaw. I'm downtown. So let's see what beautiful downtown Warsaw has to offer. First arrived, it was a little cold, chilly wind, gray sky. We're still pretty down from coming from Ukraine, settling in. Everything was uncertain. Everything still is uncertain, but with the sun popping out, getting a little more comfortable here in Warsaw. Dzień dobry. Starting to feel a little bit more alive. Like I said, with what's going on in Ukraine, it's really hard to soak in this beautiful city, but I'm trying my best. So we're here in Poland. We're living here in Poland right now. Let's see what we can get into. Lots to enjoy in this city. Not just gonna lay down and die. So let's see what it has to offer. That's awesome. Love that. Putin, iди nахуй. So that colossal building you see there, that is the Palace of Culture and Science here in Warsaw. It's called the Eighth Sister because there's 7 buildings just like it in Moscow. So in 1953, I believe, it was given to Poland as a gift, a beautiful gift to the city of Warsaw. But what it really was is just Stalin's stamp on Poland, you know, almost like tattooing your name on your girlfriend. It's still here. Some people want it torn down, an eyesore of Poland's communist past. But undeniably, an extremely gorgeous building. Downtown Warsaw. I didn't want to devote too much time of this video to the Palace of Culture and Science here. Just got a little sour taste in my mouth lately for anything Soviet or Russian. Anything that comes from that kind of era or influence, let's say. So, but you can't come to Warsaw. Can't make a video about Warsaw, showing it to the people of the West, my homeland of Canada, without giving you a bird's eye view of this building, because it is unmistakably gorgeous. Here it is, the Palace of Culture and Science. So just think, there's 7 sisters, it's called the 7 Sisters in Moscow. And they're all slightly like this building, some variations, but a lot like this one. So the 8th one being planted in downtown Warsaw was an unmistakable stamp of communism and the influence of the Soviet Union on communist Poland at the time, 1953. Too gorgeous and too beautiful to tear down at this point, but definitely when you look at it, you see Soviet Union, and that's okay. I mean, it is the past and you can't erase what happened. The influence here in Poland, can't erase that. Definitely a gorgeous building. Have to show it to you guys, but I don't want to spend too much time on it today. And here, check out this building. When you see it, you'll know exactly what it reminds you of. Very much like the Twin Towers that fell in New York. Just have a look at this beautiful city, guys. It's a lot to take in. This is just downtown. This is just the main, I'll say it completely wrong, but I'm gonna try here. Warszawa, Śródmieście. If you're Polish and you watch that, tell me if I said that correctly. Polish is difficult. It has similarities with Ukrainian. It has a lot of Ukrainian similarities. It's kind of like Ukrainian language with Latin letters. So many places to go today, I haven't been able to decide which one, what area. So I just decided to walk with no plan. I want to be just as surprised by this city as you are. Onward. Absolutely beautiful place here. What a beautiful day to be out walking the city. Birds chirping. Without these Polish people, these friendly Polish people here, there'd be a lot of Ukrainians still stuck in the country, getting bombed and rocketed every day. Very thankful to these Polish people. A lot of comments on my YouTube talking about my country, you know, thinking about your country, and I just wanted to make it clear to those new people watching that I'm not actually a Ukrainian. I just live there. My girlfriend's Ukrainian, her son's Ukrainian, of course, and we came here after, you know, 9 days of war. We came to Warsaw, so I'm actually Canadian. I live in Ukraine. It's like my home, but it's not my home. Yes, my home is being bombed to bits right now. Yes, my people back home, people I still know, they're all fighting. So yeah, it affects me much like, you know, your normal Ukrainian. But I do have options with my navy blue Canadian passport that Ukrainian people don't have. I feel really guilty about that. Just because I was born on a specific piece of dirt means I can go to safety in another country. They can't. So I'm not accepting any free things. I pay for the bus. Ukrainians don't have to. I'm not taking any special treatment as a Ukrainian. I'm still a Canadian. I live in Ukraine. I have a lot of love for that country, but alas, I'm Canadian. Notice this Polish fashion. Really long coats, oversized, beige. Lots of goth too. Lots of goth, black, dark eyes, metal. There's definitely almost zero goth in Ukraine. I've noticed. It's funny, you just cross a little border and language is different, people look different, fashion is different. I love that about Europe. It's such a short area. You can see so much culture. I think this is a prison. Not sure, but I think this is a prison. Whatever it is, they don't want you getting inside the barbed wire. Sure looks like a prison to me though. I don't know. Oh, there's a big turret. Well, we'll know shortly what this place is. The barbed wire and a big medieval looking turret. Almost looks at times like it's a church, and then it's a prison, and then maybe it's a castle. I don't know what it is, but it's right across the street from the university. I'm thinking it can't be a prison. Okay, so here we are. What is this place? I'm not sure. Here we got a sign. Stacja filtrów w Warszawie. The filter station, an industrial architecture monument dating back to the 19th century, has served Warsaw and its residents since 1886. It was designed by William Linley and built under the supervision of his eldest son, William Linley. In 2012, the filter station was included in the list of historical monuments. So it's an old water filter station. How beautiful. Not a church, not a castle, not a prison, but a water filter station. Like, the sun is shining, so it's giving me a terrible camera view of this stuff for you guys, but here, we're coming up to a spot here. I might be able to get a look if the sun goes behind a tree. These old brick buildings, big tall brick tower, water filtration plant. Well, you know, as they say, or as I say, onward. What a beautiful church we got here. Flat top, no steeple. I wonder if that one time was damaged or burned off in the war. I have no idea, I'm just speculating. If you look up there on that building there, you see a Ukrainian flag hanging from the balcony. They're everywhere in the city. Just an amazing show of support from the Warszawians, Warszawians, Warsawians, Polish people. fantastic. So there we got another little walk through Warsaw. Thanks for coming with me. There's more to come, but that's it for today's video. So until the next one, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time. Nice, beautiful drive in the city. What a day today. Hard not to enjoy it. Like I said, always got that banging in the back of your head what's going on in Ukraine, but if you let it get to you, it'll take you right down with it. So you got to do your best to block that out. But still, guys, keep thinking of Ukraine.